About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distraction.
Hello everybody, me Sam Vlog Tracer Moore here back on the vlog, and in this vlog I'm going to be showing you the start of regular services on the Wolverhampton to Walsall line. And that's the direct line, not the one that goes via Birmingham New Street for people that say, Sam, you can already get a direct train to Wolverhampton. Yes, I know you can. That goes via Birmingham New Street, but these direct services are technically actually at this present time not going direct from Walsall to Wolverhampton via that line, unfortunately. I think there's still a few parliamentary services. I'll have to look into that and I'll put it in on the screen when I'm doing the editing. But before we do that, I'll give you a bit of history, brief history on the direct Wolverhampton to Walsall line, and then we're going to go to a few locations, and we're already at the first one of Walsall. So the line opened in 1837. It did, by the Grand Junction Railway. And blah de blah de blah, there used to be several stations on the line, including Darlaston, James the Bridge and Winner Hall, which were actually closed in the 1960s, blah de blah de blah. There used to be regular services on the line, but these services were reintroduced again. These services stopped in 1965 before being reintroduced in 1998. But then that wasn't very successful, so they got removed in 2008. However, as I mentioned, there was still a parliamentary service in the form of, I think it was one train a day to Walsall, which then continued to Rugeley Trent Valley, and in the other direction there used to be a Shrewsbury to Birmingham New Street service. I know for sure that the Shrewsbury to Birmingham New Street service is still a parliamentary service that uses that line. Technically it's not parliamentary, but it just so happens to use that line, and the other one is technically a parliamentary service. However, regular service was suspended in 2008. However, they still use the line for diversions. And freight. And then on the 15th of May 2022, but technically it wasn't because it was yesterday, they actually introduced regular services on that line again. They did, because the Crewe to Stoke-on-Trent, the Birmingham New Street to Crewe via Stoke-on-Trent services, you still can't see off my face, now use that line. Right, we did have a man video bomb us putting up some new signs. We'll just leave that in the vlog. Where was that also before I got interrupted by that freight train? Oh, I was saying that regular services now use the line in the form of the Birmingham New Street to Crewe via Stoke-on-Trent services on an hourly basis. So we're going to be riding one of them services, but the only annoying thing, these services don't actually stop at Bescot Stadium. But there will be an hourly direct service from Crewe. It's from Tame, which goes all the way to Crewe via Stoke-on-Trent. So for the first time ever, I'm pretty sure you can get a direct train from Tame Parkway to Stoke-on-Trent and Crewe. We're actually not going to go all the way to Crewe today. We're just going to take it to Wolverhampton. We are. But yeah. But I'm actually going to show you where this line will actually go but in order to do that, we need to be at Bescot Stadium Station. So I'm going to click my fingers and we're going to magically be at Bescot Stadium Station. Wait, that failed. Magic, we've now made it to Bescot Stadium railway station. You can't even zoom in when I'm facing it this way, but you'll believe me, we're at Bescot Stadium Station, which is also where Bescot Yard is. And I'm just going to walk up this footbridge. I'm going to show you where the track diverges onto the technically Wolverhampton to Walsall direct line, although you could probably say it's the Bescot to Wolverhampton line, because technically it's not direct from Wolverhampton to Walsall. You still have to change or get the long way round basically. But let's just show you where the spare track goes, which these new cruise via Stoke-on-Trent services will be taken. Also, as I said, at Walsall they do use the route for freight and diversions. I think that footage I got at Walsall is just going to have to do, to be honest with you, because it was a bit annoying how some guy decided to come and do the signs at the same time I was filming, and then a freight train went through. But that is what it is. I'm going to film these shots from the bridge, and I'm actually out of here on another train, and I'm actually going to do something else before making my way to my next destination. Right, as you can see, there's two tracks. Ignore the noisy M6 motorway in the background. We call them motorways here in the UK, not freeways or highways. But the line diversion onto the right is the line towards Walsall that we presently know, and it also continues further to Rugeley via Hensford. And then that line there is what we're interested in, because that actually takes you on to Wolverhampton. It also does. Also, there is a tiny spur which actually takes you on to Penkridge, followed by Stafford. I've already done that spur, and it was in my travelling on a diverted Avanti West Coast Pendulum. That's usually where the diverted West Coast mainline trains go. If you didn't see that vlog, it's in the right hand corner of the screen. But that actually there takes you on to Wolverhampton, and the bit to Wolverhampton is the bit of track I haven't done yet. So you could probably call this track bashing. I'm more of a person that does stations, but you could probably call this track bashing at the same time. But yeah, that's where the line goes to. Also, I should mention as well that in the future, Darlaston and Winnerhall are actually planned to reopen on that line. And I know a few people have actually been complaining at the fact that the crew via Stoke-on-Trent services take half an hour longer now from Birmingham. And it's because in the future they effectively are just going to become a local stopper train, to be honest with you, because also if they ever reopen Darlaston, which is situated on the North Staffordshire part, these crew via Stoke-on-Trent services would also stop there, as well as at the new stops, so that it would be effectively a local stopper service, if that makes sense. But they're saying next year Winnerhall and Darlaston stations will open. I think that's a bit too, they're getting their hopes up. I reckon it's going to be probably 2024 at the very earliest, but only time can tell. But yes, I'm now going to click my fingers. I'm now actually going to get at the next station to catch this service down the Wolverhampton to Walsall line to Wolverhampton. And also, for everyone's information, it is included in the West Midlands Day Ranger, because that's what ticket I bought to go around the West Midlands today. And I had clarification from West Midlands Railway, but yes, Sam, you can use your ticket on that service. Right, ignore the noisy trucks. I'm going to click my fingers, and we're going to be at Tame Parkway railway station in 3, 2, 1. Like magic, I've now hit Tame Parkway railway station. Let's just say I might have actually done a sneak in, actually went to Aston because I didn't want to spend an hour at Tame Park. I did, actually, and this is a bonus, if you guys don't follow me on social media, I actually just went to Aston just for the hell of it. I thought I'd just kill some time there, because I would have otherwise used the gap to visit Perry Bar, but Perry Bar has been delayed until the end of the month, so I won't be able to do Perry Bar until June now, because the opening day of Perry Bar is the 30th of May, but I've already got family obligations that day, so I can't attend the reopening day of Perry Bar station. And also I'll balance my camera on the edge of the platform, so let's hope it doesn't fall. Anyway, we're now waiting for the 12:11 London North Western Railway service to Crewe, which is going to go up the Wolverhampton to Walsall direct line. It is, and also as well worth noting. Oh yeah, this is what I forgot to tell you guys. I actually saw the Aston 323 plaque at Aston. I did, so that was a bonus. I was not expecting that. I just went there for the hell of it to see if we could get any more 323 plaques, and we've got a nice bonus of Aston at Aston, which is incredible. It was also on the back connected to Lichfield Trent Valley, and I also made a joke on Twitter how I couldn't get that one at the station even if I wanted to, because Lichfield Trent Valley high level is still broke. So today definitely we're not visiting Lichfield Trent Valley, because also if you visit Lichfield Trent Valley, you have to actually, to access both platforms, you have to go the flipping long way round via the main roads, and they are running shuttle buses. But anyway, this is not me discussing the Lichfield Trent Valley's closure. This is me discussing the Wolverhampton to Walsall direct line. So I'm going to film my train in when it arrives. I've just got about a 20-minute wait here at Tame Parkway, and I'm going to go down the Wolverhampton to Walsall line. And I'm also going to put a map telling you guys where the line actually is on the screen now. And this map will be provided by National Rail Inquiries, so credit to them. Please don't copyright claim me. Right, so this is the spare track I'm on about. It isn't actually showing it in the right direction at the moment because it's still showing it as a parliamentary service. However, this map at some point will be changed, and it will show Bescot Stadium to Wolverhampton on there differently, and it will have it in the bold blue instead of the stripy blue for limited service, because it's no longer limited service. And that is the spare track we're doing. We are, to be honest. So yeah, let's have a ride. Here comes the train then, and guess what, they've decided to put a crappy old 352 on, for God's sake. It is 350-248. This is going to take me to Wolverhampton.
What we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubt.
Right, we're just on this section of track now. We're just diverged away from the bit to Walsall, and we're just about to, in a couple of minutes we'll join the bit, but I haven't done yet. But I have actually said earlier I have done the tiny bit up to Penkridge, but the bit in a minute what we're going to go on to, I've never ever ridden this bit of track before, and this is actually bizarre considering this is in the West Midlands, but I've never ridden this piece of track until today. We're about to do it. I'm so excited. They could have flipping put a better unit on for the bloody ride though, couldn't have they? Not 350 flipping 248. Ready when you're ready. I am so ready. And yes, this is technically me doing a train line. So at Tame Parkway you can basically change for the local area, and then at Wolverhampton is for the Wolverhampton city centre. There's no other stations on this line at present time, but in the future there will be, and also you can change at Walsall for Walsall town centre and the shopping centre. But I just thought you'd give that bit of information. But this is technically me doing a train line because I've never ever done this line before. And I have visited Walsall and Bescot Stadium today, so it still counts. This is like really exciting for me, riding a bit of track I've never done before. You guys are probably quite surprised I've not actually done this on one of the parliamentary trains. And no, I haven't, mainly because those parliamentary trains, one of them was at like 5 o'clock in the bloody morning, and the other one I could have done, but I just never have. Don't know why, but we're doing it today. And actually I thought I'd do it today now there's regular services on this line. These services, as I mentioned in the history, they actually started yesterday, not the 15th as advertised, because there's some sort of engineering works on this line on the 15th. I'm not sure if they're doing any checks or anything to make sure the line was fit for purpose, but because they don't usually send regular passenger services up this line until today. But yeah, also I think we have to stop outside Wolverhampton Station actually for the Liverpool service to go past. Some new scenery of an industrial estate as we got the Wolverhampton to Walsall direct line. You can see the track curving and everything on this route. Going over the bridge. I don't even know what the canal that is. Just pulling into Birmingham, Wolverhampton on this bit of track, and this is where it joins up. So that means tick for this track bashing for today. There's no be in first class. Anyway, they've swapped the platform to 2, which means I might just, if it's still in the platform, make the earlier train back into Birmingham. I've made it to Wolverhampton and this is my train pulling in now. That was really good timing. And I'm going to end the vlog here, but I might just like end it a bit on the train as well. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, actually I'm going to do the summary of the train. Just not enough time to do it here at Wolverhampton. But I will include this clip. Right, I'm on the train, so I will end it here. So it was really enjoyable doing the direct Wolverhampton to Walsall line. And if you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. I'm actually off into the West Midlands to do another adventure now, so you guys will have to stay tuned. That one will be coming up in the next coming weeks. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you guys do give me a big thumbs up in there for me. Give me some feedback in the comments, would be appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And I'm kind of glad I made this area train back into Birmingham, because actually that crew train came in 3 minutes early, despite it being outside the station on a signal for 3 minutes. Anyway, yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and have the bell for all notifications so you never miss another video or live stream. And take care everybody. Bye all guys. Peace out.
Get away to a place where we don't know.